There's a place I have found in the shade on the ground, far from all worries and troubling sound. When I go there to be by myself, only me, no one can guess what I came there to see. There's a sun in the sky, there's a cloud drifting by. All kinds of birds make you wish you could fly.
Stream mouth. Okay. Hey everybody. What's up? Just a minute. All right, it's working. I don't know why it's working, but it's working. Yeah, I have lost quite a lot of weight. I don't really know why. It's probably because of a number of different things, but I think it's partly due to my diabetes. And also, I haven't really been eating as much as I normally did, or as much as I used to. I've been watching my weight, I guess you could say. And I also recently started running. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. How is everybody tonight? You're in the US and you're getting a lot of buffering. I think it's going to be... I mean, I don't think we can avoid buffering entirely, but I think going forward, it's going to be a lot better than some of the streams that we've had before. I'm doing all right. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. How are you doing, Wanojonim? How are you doing? What's going on, everybody? How's your... wait, what is it? Is it a Wednesday? It's a Wednesday, right? Okay. I don't know why, but like all day today, I kept getting the day mixed up. I kept thinking it was Thursday for some reason. Like even when I was uploading the video this morning, I was thinking that it was Thursday. I don't know how that happened. Always good? Wow, that's great. Great. Hey Dinonim, what's up? Andy Nim, Half Moon Nim, as always. Good to have you here. YG, RM Nim. Yes, it was a warm day, wasn't it? Yeah. When I was out for my run earlier this evening, I went out... Wait, was it in the evening? No, I think I went out around 2 o'clock, so it was earlier this afternoon. When I was out for my daily run earlier this afternoon, it felt a little chilly because I had just my t-shirt on, not this one, but another t-shirt on. I didn't wear any jacket or windbreakers or anything because I knew I would get really sweaty. And on my way out, it was kind of chilly. It felt kind of chilly, but on my way back, I was like sweating all over because I live on a very hilly neighborhood. And oh man, my legs are killing me. Did I have dinner? Yeah, I actually did. I had a very light dinner. My wife made me this wonderful bowl of Greek yogurt with a bunch of nuts, blueberries, and bananas. Man, doesn't get much better than that. You're on your way home? Okay, cool. What's for dinner? Or maybe you already had your dinner. Well, okay, so if I'm being honest, I don't run the entire distance. So I go out, I start running. As soon as I feel like I can't run anymore, I pace myself, right? I walk, although I walk faster than I normally do. And then when I catch my breath, because, I just started exercising again for the first time in a really long time. I had not been working out for years. So I'm just getting back into working out. And so I got to pace myself, right? I feel like I should ease myself back into working out. Otherwise, I might just overdo it and quit. So I wish you wouldn't worry so much. 문장을 보고 I wish you didn't worry so much 라고 하는 건 틀린 건지 궁금해졌다고요? No. It's fine. In a lot of cases, they're the same. 많은 상황에서 비슷해요. 둘이. 꼭 구분해야 되는 경우는 그렇게 많진 않아요. No. So I took my dogs out early this morning around 9 o'clock. Was it 9 o'clock? Yeah, I think it was around 9 o'clock. We were out. We spent a couple of hours out, and then we came back. And then I uploaded my video. And then I went back out around 2 o'clock by myself. Yeah, of course, right. I don't want to overdo it. That's a good way to quit. The same goes for people who learn English, You should never overdo it. What did I eat for breakfast? What did I eat for breakfast? I had half a sandwich. So nowadays, what I usually do is I get up around 8:30 or 9, and we feed our dogs, and then we take them out immediately. We've been trying to walk them early in the morning. It's not really early in the morning. It's around 9 o'clock, so that's not very early in the morning, but it's just earlier than what we have been doing throughout winter, because during the winter we took them out during the day, right? In the middle of the day. But we're trying this new routine where we take them out in the morning. And then while we're out, after we walk our dogs, we stop by a coffee shop maybe and grab a sandwich or a salad. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's back. It's back. I'm so happy to see this. And if I don't even know why it's working again. I'm going to come back here after grabbing yeah, that's probably a good idea. I haven't been working out since last autumn. I know I need to exercise, but I'm lazy. Well, in my case, I had to because of my diabetes. My next appointment is coming soon. So oh man, I don't want to be yelled at, Another hump day has more or less finished. Yeah. 영상 50번째 따라. Wow! 50 times? My gosh. Holy crap, that's a lot. Actually, that's not a lot. I would say that is about the appropriate amount. That's very, very normal. Yeah. If you expect your English to improve on any noticeable level, then yeah, that's pretty normal. You just started to fully focus on English 100 days. Wait, are you saying that you have hit the 100-day mark, or that is your first goal to focus on English for the next 100 days? Oh, it's been 8 days. Okay. All right. That's actually not hard. I mean, that's not easy. 8 days a week, that's really not easy. Most people And when I say most people, I mean like 90% of the people out there, they embark on the journey, right? They say, all right, I'm going to study English. And they do it for maybe half a day and then they quit. I'm not even exaggerating. This is probably the case for about 90% of the people out there. So a week, that's something. I would call that an achievement. You're having dinner and your sister sent over some homemade radish kimchi and it's to die for. Wow. I don't think I've tried radish kimchi in quite some time. I can't remember the last time I tried some. I wish I had a dog, but I know I would be lazy to take my dog out every day. Oh, man. You know, I try to help out as much as I can, but it's my wife that does most of the caring for our dogs, and it's just, woo. It's insane the amount of effort and time that it actually takes to care for a pet, like a dog. Of course, it depends. It's really up to you. It's really up to you how much care you want to give your dog, but it's pretty insane. 일주일에 한 번에서 3번, 1시간에서 2시간 이야기하는 좋은 기회가 있어서 오케이. 2달 정도 했는데 매일 쓰는 표현 짧은 문장만 말하고 영어가 안 늘어요. 대신 처음보다 겁은 안 나요. Okay. So how long wait. Oh, 2 months? Okay, that's 2 months. You're just beginning. Page name, you have to consider that you have just begun. Remember, it takes years. It takes years to, yeah. It's very important to remember that. You're not going to see, you cannot expect any noticeable change in a matter of a few months. I have not seen that happen. No, really, I'm not kidding. I know you think that a lot of people have done that, but I'm being honest with you. I have been helping adults learn English for almost 20 years now, and people having noticeable improvement in just a matter of a few months, I have never seen that happen. I have never seen that happen. It takes at least a year for... Now, unless you're just beginning, unless you're just beginning to learn English for the very first time, because usually you learn pretty fast, but yeah, usually it takes at least a year for you to notice any meaningful change or meaningful improvement, you know? You uploaded in Discord 영어 입특기 morning exercise. My first time without AI help. Cool. Okay. 6개월 차인데 아직도 짧게 말해도 혼자 최대한 해보려고. Yeah, that's good. Only 2 days to go until my trip to Japan for those cherry blossoms. Are you sure you're not too late? Okay. Well, I hope you see a lot of cherry blossoms. So you're leaving in a couple of days, yes? My English is not as good as a native speaker, but my English, the level that I can use English right now, the only reason I can do this is because I use English every day. That's the only reason. That is the only reason, is because I use English every day. And I believe that is the only way to learn English. Okay, so for about an hour, Yongnim, for about an hour, so we started at 8 o'clock. It hasn't even been 15 minutes yet. But for about 1 hour, we're just going to sit here and chat and just make small talk. You can ask me whatever you want. I'll try my best to answer your questions regarding anything, okay? And then after that, we're going to end the stream and then we're going to start the main part of the stream. Today we have a very easy and short dialogue and we're going to go over the dialogue together. Okay? And it's pretty straightforward. It's nothing fancy or complicated. We just go through a dialogue together. Yongnim, I hope you understood that. Going over is, going over. Starting and finishing. It's kind of like experiencing something together. It's kind of like looking at something together, reviewing something together. Yeah. Just, you go over it. Well, 하늘님, the least you can do is comment in English. It's okay if it's something really simple or short. It's all right. That's how you begin. You begin with very easy and very simple stuff, What am I good at? I'm good at doing what I want, regardless of what people think. That's why I don't have many friends, actually. I'm really good at doing whatever the hell I want, regardless of what people think of me. That's probably why I don't have many friends. And it's probably why my family hates me. And by family, I mean my parents and my brother. They all hate me. And I think it's because I just do whatever I want, regardless of regardless of what they think. Hey Hadani, what's up? Welcome back. Yeah, all right. I've never made one. At least not yet. They love me? No, I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. Because my mother told me to my face that she felt uncomfortable with me and she asked me to never come see her. I have a feeling that if she loved me, she wouldn't have said that. You know what I mean? But it's okay. I understand. Why? I don't know. I don't know why. Well, yeah, I mean, that's true. Yeah, you're absolutely true about that. But we only talk in under very, very specific conditions, right? So it's not really friends in the traditional sense, right? Let's be honest about that. But we do hang out, right? Like on Discord and stuff, sure. I think Sam is good at sang a song. I heard Sam song this channel about What? I never sang. What are you talking about? I never sang during a stream. When using the expression in person, does it have to mean face to face? So it doesn't apply when I do a Zoom call with friends or something? In person, yeah. So when you're talking to someone on Zoom, then you're not really talking to them in person. You're FaceTiming, basically. What love-hate relationships is like? Nah. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in love-hate. I don't care what you say. I don't believe in that. I think when people talk about love-hate relationship, I think they're lying to themselves. It's a way to disguise the truth. That's what I believe. Oh, you're in the 5th grade? Okay. You really want to be good and fluent in English? Okay, well, man, I got news for you, dude. There's only one way you can do that. There's only one way you can do that. I know a lot of people, they'd like to tell you that, oh, there's you got to use this special method, or you got to do this, you got to do that. There's only one way, and you already know what that one way is. You got to use it every day. You got to use it every day. I got a low level on the English speaking test. I've been frustrated, but I don't want to give up it. So I want to hear some advice about mind control. Thank you. You don't need mind control. Wait. Okay, so first let me ask you this. Do you need an English speaking test score? Do you have a specific reason? Like, I don't know, to get a job or to apply for a school or something? Is it something, is it absolutely necessary for you? Before getting married, having my one and only team. How did you overcome that feeling like being alone, being hated? Because I sometimes feel the same thing. Before getting married, having my one and only team. Oh, like your partner and your children? Okay. How did I overcome the feeling like being alone, being hated? I still feel that. Every organization that I have been a part of, I was hated. Well, maybe hated is a very strong word, but I was never able to fit in. And I just accepted that about myself. You know what I mean? I just accepted myself for who I was. I guess there was a very short time when I tried to adjust myself so that people would like me more. But then I realized, after a few years of doing that, I realized that was very, very bad for me. And that's actually not fair for other people as well. And so, there's a saying. There's a saying. You should. I forgot what it was. Good to see you again. Hey, what's up? So happy sometimes when I hear clearly the native speaker say something really fast with connected speech. I'm still a beginner to speak English though. Yeah. It's don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Just keep using English every day. That's really the best you can do. There's nothing more that you can do beyond that. Just use English every day. As long as you're using English every day, then you are practically doing everything that you can to learn English. What was the best part of my life? I don't know. I don't know. I've never thought about that. Okay, so I like to think that the best part of my life has yet to come. But I don't know. Maybe that's not true. Maybe it's already in the past. I'm only, did you know I'm 44 years old? Can you believe I'm 44 years old? Wait, when did I realize this? Recently I was doing something and oh shit, what was I doing? Wait, what? Okay, so I was doing something and I saw my name. I think I was I think a few days ago I was trying to postpone my doctor's appointment, and I think it was displayed on the website, on the screen. It had my name, it had my age, and it said 44. Man, I can't believe I'm 44. I never thought I would be 44. My gosh. Oh. Anyway, why did I suddenly say that? Oh, the best. Okay, so I'm only 44, right? I'm not even 50 years old. So I would like to believe that the best part of my life has yet to come. But who knows, right? Who knows? You never know what's gonna happen. 요즘 아주머니들이랑 친하게 지내고 있어요. Then they are a good friend. Okay. Because the job I want is important to get. I see. So your job, so the job that you're trying to get requires an English speaking test score. Okay. Well, if I were you, Lartney, if I were you and I needed an English speaking test score, I would do my best to find out what the test wants. Because as far as I understand, all tests, they all require some kind of a pattern in your response, in your answers. There's usually a strategy that you can follow in order to get a good score. Do you know? I've talked about this a number of times on stream. And so I would try my best to find out what that is and just try to master that strategy. That's what I would try to do. And therefore, that's what I recommend that you do as well. I hope that makes sense. And I may get a great opportunity to join a foreign internship. I wonder if it will help improve your English. Well, hey, just, like I said, as long as you're using English, then you're improving. You don't have to worry about it, okay? As long as you're using English to do stuff, then yes, your English is improving in the most natural and normal way. And so you don't have to worry about that. As long as you're using English and doing stuff. Oh no, my wife, yeah, I guess you could say that. According to, I don't know what that system is called. According to the lunar system, my wife and I are the same. So we're both Ketti, I think. Oh, thank you, Will. I think when someone still learning about life, they never get old. Learning about life. Well, I guess just everybody's different. Susie Nim, thank you very much for the membership support. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Oh shoot, wait, I forgot to add the stream channel for today. TDLR underbar 0325. Create channel. And drag it all the way to the top. Okay. What did I do at 27? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. What was I doing at 27? I don't know. Probably something stupid. Probably something really, really stupid. I was probably doing a lot of things that I shouldn't have been doing and not doing the things that I should have been doing. You know what I'm saying? That much I know for sure. I don't really remember anything beyond that. Did you know 살먹지 was covered on... Oh yeah, absolutely, yes. That's one of the reasons my wife and I decided to go watch it this weekend. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Don't give up, Does that mean that you're 27 right now and maybe you're kind of a little bit confused about what you're supposed to do? If that's how you feel, now, if that's why you asked that question, if you are actually 27 years old right now and you're kind of self-reflecting on yourself and you're trying to figure things out, that's actually already a really good start. The fact that you're trying to figure things out, you know, that's a good start, man. That's a really a good place to be mentally, I think. That's a very good place to be. So, I guess, I don't know. There are so many variables that you have to take into consideration to figure things out. What did I have for dinner? I had, like a, I don't know what you call it. I guess you might call it like a, I don't know, some Greek yogurt, very, very thick Greek yogurt. First, I thought it was like cottage cheese or something. Anyway, it was like a bowl of Greek yogurt with a bunch of nuts and fruits like blueberries and bananas. It was wonderful. What were the things that you shouldn't have been doing? I don't know. Probably smoking. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that I was smoking when I was 27. And it's probably something I shouldn't have been doing. Did I study or stay in the US? When I was little, I went to elementary school in the US. Only during elementary school. I actually skipped kindergarten because I was sick. Yeah, I was really sick. I had pneumonia. The doctors, they were expecting me to die, but I didn't die. Tomorrow is stuck in school all day. Oh, you're going to be stuck in school all day tomorrow? You go there at 9 a.m. and get out at 7 p.m.? Wow, it's like a full day at work, huh? Why though? You got a lot of classes you got to attend? Smoking? Well, you know, it's just one of many stupid things I was probably doing. 일에 대해서는 전략에 대해 찾아보고 해외 인턴십은 영어를 자연스럽게 말하는 방식에 대해 더 배울 수 있다는 뜻을 이해했는데 일에 대해서는 전략에 대해 No. So when you are trying to get a good score on a test, okay? Tests, usually there is a strategy. Okay? When you're trying to prepare for a test, there's usually a strategy that you can follow that will help you get a good score. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I wasn't talking about the internship. I was only talking about the test. So when you're preparing for a test, as far as I understand, all tests you can use some kind of strategy in order to get a good score, and that's what I would focus on. I would focus on now. Of course, if you could improve your English in general, if you can improve your English in general, then yes, your score will improve. But then you got to think about this. There are a lot of native speakers who score terribly on speaking tests. So for example, let's say the speaking test asks you, so tell me about your most memorable trip. And you say, oh yeah, okay. So a couple years ago, I went to Thailand with a few friends, and it was great. We loved it. Now, normally this is a perfect response, but the test will say, no. because it's too short. Usually there is like a template. There is a fixed pattern that you can follow. I hope that made sense. Oh, RM Neem is just... Okay, so RM Neem is my personal translator right now. I was kind of hoping that Lart Neem would just kind of listen to me more carefully and just understand what I was saying. Okay, that's fine. My major subject is 몰빵... What? You're majoring in 몰빵? Every Monday and Thursday. It's all the 사건표 fault? Huh. Okay. Well, I don't know. Okay. Well, anyways, school stuff. 쌤, 저 관사가 너무 어려워요. I know what you're gonna say though. Yeah. I made stir-fried squid for dinner. It was really good as usual. Wow, oh, okay. So you must be a good cook. The only downside is I ate too much. Oh, okay. It's alright. It's alright. Hey, you only live once. Just try to enjoy a little, right? The semester is your last semester and you still can't figure out what you should do? Huh, I see. Okay. Alright, so that gives me a slightly clearer picture of who you are. So you're not just some random person that's out of school and trying to look for a job or something. But okay, so you're still in school. You have one semester left, but you haven't figured out what to do. Is there something that you would like to do? If you had some, I don't know, let's say that you had some financial freedom, which is very rare nowadays, right? Unless you come from a very rich family. Is there something that you would like to do? I don't know. So maybe this is too idealistic, but if there's something that you would like to do in the next, I don't know, several years or something, or in the future, then, trying to at least put yourself on the path that will eventually lead to that goal or your dream, and just find out, just think about what you want to do like 10 or 20 years from now. And in order to do that, where do you start now? I don't know. I don't really have a way to give you any advice on that because I didn't think that way when I was 27. You know what I mean? I never thought like you. I never thought like, oh my God, what am I going to do with my life? I never really thought about that. I'm ma'am of just 5. Oh, okay. So you're a mother to a 5-month-old baby. Wow. It's so new. It's like a brand new human. I usually listen TED or TV show just 2 hours a day and try to repeat your dialogue 50 times a day. Is it enough? Feel like my English not improve. I think the more important thing is using English to do things, using English to communicate with people, using English to consume content, whether it's YouTube videos, Netflix, movies, and reading, I don't know, like reading news articles about stuff that you're maybe interested in. Reading, looking at social media posts of things of topics that you're interested in. And so rather than just focusing on the language, okay, instead of just focusing on the language, using the language to do things, to do like normal things that you would normally do with Korean. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And I think it's very important to slowly do that. Slowly do more and more things in English. Does that make sense? 시간표. 월목에 완전 몰려있다. Okay. I see. So that's just how you scheduled your semester. So most of your classes are concentrated on Mondays and Thursdays. IELTS, I'm sorry, but I've never taken the IELTS test. I don't even know what the test is about. Hey, Tony, what's up? Welcome back. What is my favorite book that improved myself or realized something? 원형과 무의식. Written by Carl Jung. I'm sorry, but when you asked me that question, that's the first book that came to mind. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I think I read the entire book, but I understood less than half of the book, if I'm being honest. However, there were a few lines that I understood. And those lines, it just really resonated with me a lot. And it really helped me. It helped me understand myself a little better and accept myself a little better. Just those few lines. Although I only understood less than half of the entire book. I got this question from someone. What is one thing that absolutely you can't do without in your daily life? My answer is a black coffee in the morning. My answer? I think this one is easy. Computers. Like any kind of computer. Like whether it's this computer or, our phones are kind of a computer. Laptops, tablets. So, without a computer, I don't think I can spend a day without using a computer. Do I like listening to jazz, hip-hop? Sure. Yeah. Who doesn't like listening to jazz and hip-hop? Come on. Ooh, that's great. You often quit learning English? I think that's what 90% of the people do. So you're not alone. It's not just you. It's 90% of the people. They quit, and after a while, they start again. They quit, they start again. It was so good that I ended up eating too much. I also had seaweed soup. You know how it will be? I mean, seaweed soup and rice. Oh, yeah, right. So you don't even realize you're getting full. Yeah. When my wife, I guess it was, I still do that. When my wife makes a big pot of miyeok, seaweed soup, miyeokguk, I swear, I have to really try to stop myself from eating too much. Or I can just eat the whole pot. Will는 너무 확정을 하는 느낌이라 일상 대화에서는 어색하다고 하는데 what? Who said that? 그럼 will는 언제 쓰나 예문 한결 알려주세요. I will help you. 내가 도와줄게. I'll show you. 내가 보여줄게. I'll drive you there. 내가 거기까지 태워다 줄게. Will 진짜 많이 써요. 확정을 하는 느낌의 일상의 대화에서 어색하다고. Who said that? That's a freaking moron. 그리고 it will rain tomorrow라고 해도 돼요. It will rain tomorrow라고 해도 돼요. It's gonna rain, it will rain. Yeah. The one thing I figured out is that I love language and enjoying learning it, but I think it's hard to make money with language. Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. Sure. Uh-huh. 저랑 친한 원어민 교수님이 IELTS 채점자이신데 진짜 다방면으로 물어보는 것 같더라고요. 그 나라에서 생활할 때 필요한 수준으로. Ooh, that sounds like a proper test then. Seriously want to quit my job because I have no time to learn English. Well, again, I keep going back to the same thing. But doing more and more things using English. That's all I really can say. So I don't think it's realistic to try to set aside some time to study English. I don't think that's realistic because our lives are, we're full. Right? It's not like we have just time, nobody's like sitting around saying, oh, I'm so bored, what do I do? No, nobody has that sort of time nowadays, right? And so I think you need to try to start doing things in English, doing the things that you normally do in your day-to-day life, just doing little bits of that in English. You know what I'm trying to say? I think that's really important. It's difficult because you're changing something that you're already comfortable with, but I think it's very important. Can I recommend a jazz hip-hop song? I don't know. I enjoy jazz and hip-hop, and what I usually do is I just go on YouTube, I just search for jazz hip-hop. It's already in my algorithm, so when I see a video that looks like it's gonna be good jazz or hip-hop, I just turn it on. I don't really look at the title. I don't really look at the artist. I just listen to it and I just enjoy it. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just not a big fan of jazz and hip hop, but I just listen to whatever YouTube recommends. Well, like I said, I use both languages every day. Well, it's because you're not using it. It's because you're not using English every day to communicate. It's been a while. Really? Are you sure? I feel like I saw you yesterday. Didn't I see you yesterday? Actually, last month I read a book by Viktor Frankl, Man's Search for Meaning. That was also a psychology book, which was really good. I'm sure, Sam, you read it. Thank you for recommending. I will read it. No. I don't recommend 원형과 무의식. No. Okay, so I recommend that you don't read it. I recommend that you not read it. Because it's, I don't know, maybe you're super smart, but it's just really hard to understand. Actually, I think I know the meaning of life. And I don't expect other people to accept this, but I think in general, this makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So there is something that I have accepted as the meaning of life. I think I've shared it on Discord before. Can I erase this? Has had pretty much the entire... So after elementary school, did you learn English in Korea? You know... Okay, first of all, the answer is yes. But there is a concept that I try to help people see and accept. But I'm starting to believe that it is almost impossible. And the concept is really simple. The way that normal people the way that normal people learn another language, do you know what it is? The way that normal people learn another language, they use it. They use the language. They don't study it, they use it. Well, maybe they do a little bit of studying, but the thing that will eventually make you learn the language is using the language. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And so yes, after I came back to Korea, I learned English and Korean, but that doesn't mean I did something specific to learn no, I just used it. That's it. And so I'm still learning the language now, as you are learning Korean still, right? Everyone's still learning Korean, right? Because you use it every day. And I'm sure you occasionally come across and you hear or you see a word that you've just didn't know before, right? You're learning a little every day, right? Still. If you were planning to visit a friend in another country and you already told them about it, even the specific dates, when you texted them before getting there or not text them, huh? If you were planning to visit a friend in another country and you already told them about it, okay, so I told them that I'm going to visit them, right? Even the specific dates, would you text them before going there or not? If I want to, sure. I don't think this is a matter of what I should or should not do. I think the only thing that I'm concerned about is, do I want to or do I not want to? I don't care about what I should do. Life is short. I don't want to think about what I should do or shouldn't do. I just want to focus on what I want to do and what I don't want to do. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, Korean doesn't have environment as well as other countries. What kind of environment are you talking about? Using English? Really? Are you serious about that, rule name, or are you just trying to troll me? You're trying to get me all worked up, right? So I say the F word a lot on stream and get demonetized, right? That's what you want. If you have a smartphone and if you have internet connection, using English all day, every day is super easy. It is super easy. The issue is you don't want to. That's the issue. You don't want to spend all day using English. That's the issue. The issue is never that you don't have the right method or you don't have the right tools or you're not in the right environment. No, that's never the issue. The issue is you don't want to. That's the issue. What do you think of the difference of thinking way between Korean and English? What do I think about it? I think it's different. I think it's different, and I don't think you can learn it without experiencing it. The only way you can learn how they think, how English speakers think, the only way you can learn that is by experiencing it. The only way you learn that, it's kind of like learning the culture of another country. The only way you can learn the culture of another country is by experiencing the culture. You know what I mean? 죽음의 수영. What? It sounds background of the book. 2차 세계대전, right? 영어 공부하는데 갑자기 슬럼프가 온 것 같아요. 영어가 안 느는 느낌. That's because you're just repeating certain activities that people regard as studying English. You need to use it. You need to use English to consume content, communicate with foreigners, to use social media, read news articles, read news, movie reviews, product reviews. Just use English and do stuff. It's impossible for your English not to improve. Okay? 라이브 강의 토들러 언제 하는지 궁금하다고요? So we're starting in 6 minutes. Oh wait, actually, I'm glad you asked because we have to end this now. We have to end this stream now, and I'm gonna start up a new stream. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this stream now, and then right after I end it, I'm gonna start a new stream, and then we're gonna start a dialogue. Okay? Saipan-님, does that make sense? Saipan, no. Saipan Star Candy Sky. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, 5-minute break. 5-minute break. All right, I'll see you on the other side, guys.